Hello and welcome here tonight for TCW Thursday Night Metal, and we are live here in front of a small crowd of attendance here on TCW as of tonight's main event. We'll give ourselves a fatal four-way match as Harry Gather Republican Hero versus Hawk Harrison, Bubba Tunde and Oleg. It was announced obviously last night. Of course, this match will happen tonight here on Metal, as the winner out of these four will become the #1 contender and face Shadow for the title, obviously for the European Championship belt at Thanksgiving Massacre in 2 weeks' time. And now let's get to the first match. Here we go. The first match here on the cards here on Metal is going to be William Brown, as he obviously is captured the Hardcore Championship belt against Ethan Thorne at Halloween Havoc, and he won the belt at that night. And he right now, he's going to make a segment inside the ring after defeating him in that real gruesome hardcore match we had at Halloween Havoc, as he walks down to the ring with that title right there on his waist. As William Brown, however, is a real menace when he comes down to hardcore wrestling. And obviously we know that now we are at least 2 more weeks away until the pay-per-view of obviously Thanksgiving Massacre. And there's not a long way to go. Obviously Metal wasn't really aired last week and the week before because we had a 2-week break, a hiatus away from all of content of Republic's Entertainment. But we are back, however, this week. And obviously now William Brown will come down to the ring right now for a segment inside the ring to speak now to the TCW fans on his victory had occurred when he took on and defeated Ethan Thorne in that one-on-one match. And we know that he's got obviously tonight's fatal 4-way matchup. It's Shadow we definitely watching very close up, because any of the 4 tonight will fight against him at the pay-per-view as a new #1 contender at Thanksgiving Massacre, due to the fact obviously Ten Williams actually had an injury he has after that match at Halloween Havoc to Shadow, and he tore his ACL and he's going to be out for a few months. Going to be out from television. That's a bit of a shame that's going to be, for not having Ten Williams occurred here inside the ring. But in fact we have William Brown meanwhile is going to make a speech right now inside the ring after defeating Ethan Thorne for the title at Halloween Havoc. 2 fucking weeks ago, I did what I did and beat Ethan Thorne inside the ring. The blood, the flesh poured out of Ethan Thorne. Trick or treat, Ethan Thorne, because you lost to the real Dosser. You lost to the real bastard here. You lost to the real proud Britishman right here inside the ring. You think that you know what it takes to fight a guy like me inside the ring. No, you don't. Because I am better and I am tougher, and I'll show that as a menace inside the ring against you at Halloween Havoc. And here he comes down to the ring right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Thorne. And we know Ethan Thorne was the second best he was. He absolutely gave it his all to William Brown. But William Brown was a better man and he left as the hardcore champion. But I've got to say, Ethan Thorne, fair play to him. He deserves another rematch, I suppose. But he's in the ring right now, interrupted William Brown's segment. I don't blame him why he's done that, because he really wants that championship. He really wants that title. He probably wants to end the year of 2023 as hardcore champ. He hasn't really achieved anything since he actually arrived in the scene here in Total Championship Wrestling. But tonight, he's got a chance. He's got something occurred for him, obviously here on TCW. He's got a future, of course, maybe as a future hardcore champion. There's a lot to show for him in his career here. So let's hope and pray to God that's the case. And let's see inside the ring right now what's going to happen when Ethan Thorne goes toe-to-toe against William Brown. William Brown, you can say that I didn't do nothing at Halloween Havoc. I'll say to you one thing. Congratulations on beating me. But I've got a rematch against you. I'm challenging you again for the hardcore title in a hardcore match at Thanksgiving Massacre. What do you say on the challenge? Well, I say, let's do it. But this time around, your head will be definitely knocked out cold, like I did at Halloween Havoc. There's one last chance to fight me for the title. If you fail, then kiss goodbye to the challenge and the opportunity once again. You really underestimate me, William Brown. I understand that I'm not being at the top of my ranks as a worthy challenger for a championship belt. I understand my track record not being as great competing with a championship belt. But hear this, William Brown, very closely. I am not afraid of you. And even blood or assaults or even glass or anything you hit me with, I'm not afraid of that one bit. I am made for hardcore. I am made to take you down. So Brown, go yourself. Oh, that really hit a nerve right there to William Brown. It looks like those two are really mean business. They really want to take this match very seriously at Thanksgiving Massacre in a rematch, as Ethan Thorne's requested here tonight against William Brown. As he leaves right here, right now, for another opportunity once again for William Brown's title at the pay-per-view of Thanksgiving Massacre. And now we have the return of Baron Bells, as tonight he makes his return back to TCW television after, 7 months away from it, ever since he lost that chance with that championship for the Republic's championship belt to Mike O'Hearn. He actually lost to Mike O'Hearn at London Punishment, and ever since then we haven't even seen Baron Bells or heard from Baron Bells ever since. But tonight he returns and making his first appearance here on the first brand new second show weekly of Metal here tonight. And let's see what he can do inside the ring when he goes up against Billy Heyman, the bully, here tonight inside this ring. I know Baron Bells is probably hyping up the crowd here, it seems. And I know he doesn't like people he doesn't like, but he probably wants to give it there to the crowd before his match right here, right now to Billy Heyman. So obviously best of luck to him though. So anyways, here we go. Let's get on the way of the match. Okay, now here comes the bully himself, Billy Heyman, Baron Bells' opponent. And here he is, coming down to the ring. And he's here for a fight. Here to take down Baron Bells. And let's see what happens here right now in the first match of the show. It's actually a good treat to see Baron Bells return back to television. We haven't really seen him for a while, but Billy Heyman's a veteran in TCW. He's been wrestling for quite some time in this promotion. And he is obviously trying to help out the young guys out here on TCW. And he's going to do it right here, right now, here tonight. As he obviously going to go here one-on-one against Baron Bells inside this ring here tonight, here on TCW. And there you have it there, the bully right there himself in the ring already. He's prepared for the match. He's prepared to actually hopefully win here tonight. So we'll see. Let's get it underway. So we have it right now stored for us. Baron Bells and also here Billy Heyman. And here we go. And let's get this contest underway. Right here, right now. And now, oh, a kick right there in the legs. And now, what's happened here now? Baron Bells going to go for a power slam right there onto the mat. Quick kick cover here. Go for a cover. One. Okay, kick out. Kick out right there again. Now going to go for a power slam. And Baron Bells wants to end it here. And now Baron Bells going for jump right there on the ribs right there to and let's go to the top rope here, Baron Bells. And jumps on top of Billy Heyman once again. And he wants to obviously work his way back up again after being away from TCW for quite some time. And having a good match or his first appearance here on Metal is going to be something for him. And he's doing the jabs right there now on Billy. And now what's he going to do here? He's oh my god! He's putting the leg there off Billy Heyman here. He's going for a submission. And meanwhile here, the bully himself saves himself from hopefully getting tapped out. And now the bully now use a hit right into the head there of Baron Bells. And a big knee right there, right in the jaw. And now going for a backflip there, but Baron Bells avoids it. And now picks him up. And now he goes and drops him face first onto the top of the turnbuckle. He looks unconscious, he does a little bit. And now Billy Heyman now throws him outside of the ring. They're both now taking it outside the ring here, the Bully and himself, Baron. And now he's really wrapping that choker here. The submission outside the ring will get them in the ring here. You can't do it outside the ring here. I think the Bully does not care one bit. He knows what wrestling's all about. He knows he gets involved in sort of things like this. And now the Bully now gets taken away from Baron Bells fighting off from him. And now Baron now gets back into the ring in this match right here, right now. And they're both into the ring. And now a drop kick right into the head. And now throw some punches and shots right there on top of a couple of blows again right into the head there of the Bully. And now going for a cover. No, doesn't do that. He's just stamped him in the head. And now I'm going to go for it. Oh, drop kick on the side of the head there from Baron. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Very close. Very close. And now he picks him up here now. And now, wait a second. Baron Bells. Oh! Baron Bells. He's done him there. The bell driver. Right onto the mat. And Baron Bells defeats Billy Heyman inside the ring here tonight. And here's your winner. Here he is, Baron Bells. What's returned tonight? Welcome back, Baron. Wins here over Billy. But hold up a second here. He's not done yet with the Bully here. Now Baron Bells stamps right there onto the Bully. Just tramps on him. Just stamps on him right there. And now Baron Bells has got a mic in his hand. What he's got to say. That's right there isn't for you guys. It's from me. You see, 7 months ago, I lost that Republics Championship. The title that I loved. The title that I actually fought in the war representing this great country. Remember that, guys? Remember I said that before when I was at the top of the mountain here on TCW? That continues since I'm back. I'll work every step of the way to get myself where I want to be. I'm not here for you guys. I'm not here for sympathy like I always have. I don't want any of that. You guys are a bunch of losers and you waste a lot of money to actually attend here tonight to see me wrestle. Strong words right there from Baron Bells after defeating here Billy Heyman here tonight. He is not here for the people's pleasure. He is here for himself. And I know Baron Bells wants to win back that Republics Championship once again after losing it to Mike O'Hearn way back at London Punishment. But he's back now. And he's hoping for success. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest here is the guy who will be one of the individuals who will fight tonight to become the #1 contender for the European Championship belt, the Republican hero, Harry Garrett. Harry, welcome back to TCW for tonight. You haven't ever captured the TCW European Championship before in your career, but as of tonight, you got a chance to do so. What's your thoughts on the match when you're up against Hawk Harrison, Oleg, and also as well Bubba Tunde tonight? Any thoughts on that match? 3 guys I'm fighting against tonight, and also myself included inside the ring to make it 4. I've been through matches like this in my career in TCW, and I'm prepared mentally what I'm going to be up against and come across for tonight. I'm not afraid of no man, and I know that the European Championship belt is in my horizon. And yeah, you're right. I haven't won the European Championship on my career here in TCW, but tonight I'm going to change all that. And I'm going to make sure that Shadow really watches very closely as I am taking this match very seriously tonight. As I'm going to hopefully win that belt in the next couple of weeks from now at Thanksgiving Massacre. Harry, 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 Harry. The best of luck for tonight I wish for you. As tonight, make sure you be prepared for Shadow when you win tonight. Because I've beaten everybody in my path since I became European Champion at No Sympathy. And ended Zeus's undefeated streak in TCW as well. And I did that all in one night in No Sympathy 7 months ago. So Harry, be prepared. What's in next after winning tonight's match? That's all I'm saying. I'll leave you to that. Let's get straight to this match right here, right now. Here on Metal, it's got Cole Quinn heading down to the ring in this one-on-one match tonight as he's going to go up against Firemura. A lot will just happen backstage just right now that Harry Garrett looks like he's probably thinking to himself that Shadow is not really wrong after all, what he just said backstage, because he was the man who actually ended Zeus's undefeated streak and took his title away from him at No Sympathy. And there's nobody can stop Shadow so far in TCW. Nobody can stop him. Even Ten Winnie-Moss couldn't stop him. Even as well, Zeus couldn't even stop him as well. And even there's other more wrestlers also couldn't stop Shadow as the European Champion. And he's going to be in that real long streak he is, of winnings he is, Shadow. Since he actually returned back to TCW and won the title that night at No Sympathy in May. And maybe tonight it could happen. But you never know. He might even win tonight. He may not, though, Harry Garrett. He might even lose. And maybe it could be Hawk Harrison's. Or it could be maybe Oleg's. Or it maybe could be Bubba Tunde's chance maybe face, obviously, Shadow for the European Championship belt at Thanksgiving Massacre in a couple of weeks from now. Who knows? There's another 13 days to go until the pay-per-view will take place on Wednesday the 29th of November. And because Rage and Metal will be cancelled on that week, so it's only going to be a pay-per-view week for TCW. And then on Friday, Thanksgiving will be the special occasion on that day, on the 1st of December. And I really can't wait for Republic Day to celebrate Thanksgiving before Christmas. Before wrapping towards Christmas, however, we could have it all occur. But coming down to the ring, meanwhile, here we've got Firemura. He's been having a very impressive run here on TCW ever since he arrived in the scene. And he's got here tonight Cole Quinn stand by. And Firemura is a very impressive up-and-coming wrestler here in TCW. And we know that he's got a lot of a future ahead of him here. He's a Japanese man. He's got lots of tricks and moves and styles inside the ring. And we know that he's got lots of that in his ammo he has. And let's see what he can do here inside the ring when he takes on here on Cole Quinn right now tonight inside the ring. Here we go, and let's get the contest underway. And it is live, and Firemura really going after here on Cole Quinn. And this is it. Now Firemura now really oh my god, Firemura there just treading on the head of Cole Quinn to the corner here. And now he's doing the armbar here. Doing the armbar. And now what's he going to do here now? Going to go onto the top rope. An elbow drop. An elbow drop right there to Cole Quinn. And now he picks him up. And now what's he going to do here? And now Firemura now puts his foot right onto the throat there of Cole Quinn. And now Firemura now doing more of that as well into the corner, just really doing anything what it takes to win tonight. And Cole Quinn is now on the mat, on the floor of the mat here in the ring. He picks him up. And now a couple shots there onto Cole Quinn. And now he picks him up here now. And drops him head first onto the turnbuckle. And now, now poops him in the face. Now a kick right there into the face and the ribs. And now, have it, elbow. And now, wait, submission here, he tried to. Oh! That is that! The King Jong style move hits right into the face like a headshot wound, like a gunshot wound. And that is a victory right there for Fiamura. King Jong style right into the head right there of Cole Quinn. An impressive victory for him here tonight. And yes, I've got to say, he was impressive. He was inside the ring, and there's no one can stop him in his tracks here on TCW. Great impressive victory here right now. And coming up next we have is the main event here on the show. Harry Garrett, Hawk Harrison, Bubba Tunde, Oleg. The Fatal 4-Way match was announced obviously last night at Rage. And now we're finally going to have it inside the ring to wrap up the week here on TCW's weekly shows here on Metal. And winner will take on Shadow for the title at the pay-per-view of Thanksgiving Massacre. And here we are, let's get straight into the matchup. Who's going to fight Shadow for the European Championship belt on the 29th of November? And this man here, Hawk Harrison, definitely deserves to be involved in a championship opportunity. Hawk Harrison, ever since he debuted here on TCW way back in April, he's been absolutely indestructible. There's no man in TCW can stop him so far here in his tracks on TCW so far. He's been absolutely sensational. And now, for the first time in his TCW career, he's got a challenge. And that, it may be fighting Shadow for the European title in 13 days time at the pay-per-view of Thanksgiving Massacre. And can he win that championship on that night? We have to wait and see, but he's been impressive. I've got to say, there's nobody in that level of Hawk Harrison. He's been absolutely immense he's been ever since arriving in the scene here on TCW. There's no one in his level can stop him, and we all know that. However, for him, he's got to make sure that he actually wins it tonight, because the pressure's on for Hawk Harrison, but I don't think he probably would be, because I think this guy's got a lot of confidence. I think he's going to probably win tonight, just because of what he's done. I can't see any losing involved with Hawk Harrison, so it's going to be a heck of a challenge. So we'll have to wait and see and stay tuned right here for this Fatal 4-Way match. And now, coming down to this ring right now, it's Bubba Tunde. And Bubba Tunde has got his chances back up to the title picture once again after being that mid-card fighter. Not really had chances after obviously losing the Republic's Championship belt way back earlier this year. And now, later of this year, he may be a chance for him to actually regain some confidence back and fight for the European Championship this time around, maybe so. And he deserves to be in this picture anyway. He's a mid-card wrestler. And Bubba Tunde has put a lot of results in the bag on the last couple of weeks on Rage and Metal. And tonight here on the show is a chance maybe he could do that. He could, if he actually can win here in this Fatal 4-Way matchup here between Harry Garrett himself, Hawk Harrison and Oleg. And obviously the owner of TCW, Thomas Rogers, even said and announced that it's going to happen, by the way, for tonight to actually wrap up the week. Because there's not long left. You can understand that, you know, Halloween Havoc actually happened and done now. And since we returned back on our screens, back once again, returning back to TCW this week, we are now building up towards a pay-per-view of Thanksgiving Massacre on the 29th of November. And now coming down to the ring, here comes the favourite, Harry Garrett. You could say Hawk Harrison or Harry Garrett really are the favourites in a way, but this man was in a backstage interview obviously earlier ago by obviously the interviewer, and even said that I will make sure I win tonight. But then obviously Shadow made a huge warning sign to Harry Garrett that, however, you won't stop me. You will not be stopped by me at Thanksgiving Massacre, because I'm going to beat you and you're not going to do nothing about it. But it may be proven wrong, he might be. He is a fan's favourite. He is well loved by the fans here on TCW. You can see right there on the screens backstage. Obviously Shadow's watching this very closely. He is on the Teletron's TV screen backstage, because we know that any of the four are going to be fighting against Shadow for the TCW European title. And now here come to the ring here. The last opponent involved in this fatal four-way matchup is the Ukrainian Oleg. And even last night at Rage, he made a very impressive victory over Chris Danger. Obviously last 24 hours ago he did on the first match of the show last night. And a great victory for Oleg, and that's why it seems like it's tempted Thomas Rogers to actually add him in the fatal four-way matchup here tonight. And we know that he's walked down to the ring right now. We know that the Ukrainian, however, he's had not much any opportunities for the titles, unfortunately, this year, but he has impressed the TCW management recently on his performances on the weekly shows. But that's why Thomas Rogers actually made him be a part of it tonight. So let's see what happens right here, right now, as all four of them are going to fight right now inside the ring, and one of the individuals will leave here as the #1 contender for the Championship of Shadows at Thanksgiving Massacre. And here we go, and let's get this contest underway. And it is a fatal four-way match between all of those four inside the ring, and one will leave here as #1 contender. We just have to wait and find out what will happen, of course, right here, right now, tonight in this match. And now Bubba Tunde has got his eyesights on Oleg, while Hawk Harrison's going after here, obviously Harry Garrett. And now, what's he going to do? Oh, headbutt right there in the side of the head. Now squishes him right there in the head, right there. And a flip right there from Oleg. A flip right there on Oleg. Now going for a cover here. And a kick out right there from Harry Garrett here. And now he throws him right there into the corner. And now head first right there into the turnbuckle. Now Hawk Harrison drops him face first. Now Bubba Tunde going for a cover here, and a kick out there from Oleg. And now going for a cover here now. 1, 2, and a kick out there from the Republican Hero. And that's good. Now knee right there into the ribs. And now picks him up. And drops him right there on his back. And now his attention's now back on here now onto Oleg here, Hawk Harrison. Very impressive since he arrived in the scene here in TCW. Now he's fighting off him there, Oleg. He's really fighting him off here. And now going to the corner of the ropes. Now Harry Garrett and the Ukrainian now are both at it in the ring. Now meanwhile Hawk Harrison gets involved, and now he goes up here on Bubba Tunde. And now elbow drops right there from Aldo. Oh, another kick right there into the head there from, or leg there from Harry Garrett. Now Bubba Tunde now taking control of Hawk Harrison. Now Bubba Tunde picks up Harrison, and now, oh, knees him right into the ribs right there of Hawk Harrison. He's a big 300-pounder he is, and I can't believe Bubba Tunde can actually pick him up and slam him across the ring. Cover. 1. Okay, kick out. Now in the chest chop. And now. And now. Oh, slam. And now Harry Garrett now. Oh, slams on leg. And now he picks him up here. Big boot. Right in the head. New #1 contender now, Bubba Tunde say today. Now Bubba Tunde now goes after here on Harry Garrett now and throws him outside of the ring. Now Bubba Tunde gets his attentions on to Harry Garrett, while we have here in the ring Hawk Harrison, and also here in the ring with Oleg. And they're both obviously inside the ring right here right now. Big closer right there from Oleg. And now he picks him up here now. And a big Superman punch from the Ukrainian. 1. Oh, kick out. And now the Ukrainian there, Oleg there, is on top of the world here, while Bubba Tunde taking care of business here with Harry Garrett. And now Oleg there plunges there on Hawk Harrison right in the head. And a flip right there on top of him. This is good really to see here. This is good work, this is. And now meanwhile here, Babatunde going to go for a jackhammer onto the Republican hero. Meanwhile, and now Hawk Harrison wraps that naked choke inside the ring. He's not going to tap out, is he? From Hawk Harrison's submission hold. He's holding that whole wraps right there. He's got to actually get out from it. Otherwise, Hawk Harrison's #1 contender. But obviously he fought away, he did. He fought off of Oleg now. Oleg now. Oh my God, go for a cover here. Hawk Harrison instead rather than tapping him out. And Hawk Harrison is the #1 contender for the championship belt with Shadow at the pay-per-view of Thanksgiving Massacre. What a win for Hawk Harrison. This man has impressed everyone in TCW. And now look at Shadow right there watching it backstage on the Teletron, on the TV screens. Because that's going to be your opponent for the title at Thanksgiving Massacre. But that's all we have time for here tonight. And we'll see you next week with some more TCW. Good night.